Morning everyone, Kathy here, and we're going to do a couple of loaves of tall skinny bars today, and we're doing them in Lilac. This is from Bramble. It's their lilac fragrance. I just love it. So I'm doing 2 tall skinny loaves of lilac, and we're going to decorate them with some jasmine jojoba beads. I have some lavender glitter from Old Time Soap Company. The jojoba beads are from Bramble. Some little flowers that I made using this mold I got on Etsy. So if you search, maybe you can still find it. And what I did was I colored them in this lovely purple color, and then I put this adorable little bow using melt and pour. I stuck the bow right onto the little flower. So I'm going to pipe the tops. We'll put the jojoba beads and the glitter on and these, and it's just going to be a purple fantasy, fantastic looking soap, I hope. You never know what's going to happen, right? So anyway, I plan on coloring with white, a little bit of Kermit green. I've got raspberry mica. I've got lavender mica, orchid purple from Nurture Soaps. The Kermit green, I think, if I didn't say that already. So I've got those 4. I'm going to swirl, hopefully, into my white. But this is a floral, so anything could go wrong. That being said, we're going to get started. So I'm just going to mix to a very light trace, and then pour some off into each of my colors. We'll blend those just a little bit, and then when I'm ready to pour, I will hand stir in my fragrance, hopefully keeping it from accelerating, blah blah blah. I've done lilac soap before, but not for a really long time, so and I didn't keep notes on what the fragrance oil did for me. I'm soaping very cool. My lye water has been sitting here all night. It's room temperature. My oils are pretty much room temperature. So we're gonna get started, and God only knows. We'll see what happens. So anyway, we'll try to get organized here. I think I've got pretty much everything set up here. I have my tall skinny molds from Bramble. They're already lined. If I remember when I upload this video, I'll post the little tab up at the top to my video on how I line my molds, so you can see that video as well. So anyway, I'm going to pour my lye water in. I'm using my big honkin' bowl. I've really got to get a smaller one of these, because I find this one is like way too big. But my other bowl is too small, so let me make sure that I'm in frame here still. I have to walk all the way around my table. Yes, okay. Alright, so we're just going to give this a zhuzh with the blender and get it mixed up a bit. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving, and we're not really celebrating up here in Canada today. That we had our Thanksgiving last month, and it's just me and my husband now, so I thought, no, I'm not doing turkey this year. Call me bah humbug for Thanksgiving, but you guys all enjoy it for me. Alright, so I'm gonna pour some of this off. Let me set this over here. I'll put it in this bowl. And we'll pour into a couple of these. I don't want them to tip over. Just enough to swirl a bit. And then hopefully I'll have some left over to pipe on the top. Do a little less of the green. All right. Try and tidy that up. All right, so we're going to set these back here until I'm ready to swirl. This, I think I'm going to pour into the green bowl. Set that here. And hopefully, yeah, it'll all fit. Just to make it a little easier to handle, right? And then I'll scoop that out as much as I can get out of here. Sorry if you can't see. Okay. So that's pretty good there. Set this in the back. So this is going to be my white. So I'm going to pour my titanium dioxide just to lighten it a bit. And we'll get that poured into the mold. Just mixing that up a little bit more. Get as much of that out as I can. I'll give it a quick blend. And that to the side. I really want to have some pretty swirls. So you know what, I might just hand mix for this. Move these over. I'm going to pour about half my fragrance in there, and we'll stir it by hand. So creamy white, and it smells so good. The florals always scare me to death. It's okay. I'm going to pour that. And whoops, I always manage to spill some. A little bit more. Okay, so that there. Now, let me see. We'll get some of this blended. I'm gonna have to use my mixer on this because I didn't mix my micas. I just put a teaspoon of each in here. So we'll give it a quick little zhuzh and a pour, and just a tiny bit of fragrance there. Keeping an eye on my white. Okay. So there's that one. Go to the next purple. And give it a pour. Saving some to pipe with, which will set it over there. Well, maybe a little bit more. Because I don't need a lot to pipe with. Just more of an accent. All right, so then we'll do this one. Da, 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 da. A little bit lighter of a purple, tiny bit of fragrance. And set that in there. We'll pour some of this in. And more over here. Save some for our piping. All right, now we'll do this raspberry color. I plan on pairing this with some body butter and maybe a solid lotion bar. We'll see how that goes. If I do, I'll do a video. Okay, so we're going to pour this. This contrasts really nicely. And then we'll just leave the rest of that. So we'll let those thicken up to go with our piping on the top. And take this out now. Pour the rest of my tiny little drops of fragrance in there. Today is probably going to be uploading this on Saturday, which is the last day of a sale in my Etsy shop. If you spend $50 or more, you get 50% off. So it's a huge sale. Like I said, Saturday is the last day here. So hopefully you can make it over there to take part in that. Okay, I'm going to try and go up high. And there. Leave just a tiny, tiny bit for the piping on the top. And pour some of this white across the top into the mix. Just to try and get it swirled some more. Okay. Save the rest for our piping. So, we'll let all these thicken up. Just sit there and thicken. Now if I can find my swirly tool. Where did I put my swirly tool? I have no idea. It should be right here. Because I did wash it. And usually I put everything right back where it's supposed to go. But in this case, I didn't. So where is it? I might have to use something else to swirl with. What can I use? Let's see. No swirly tool. Must be blending in with something. Okay, so you know what we're going to use is just this. I'm going to go in and give it a once over. So it's thickening up already. Okay. We're not going to mess too much with it. I'm going to give it a little tamp down here on the floor, if I can maneuver out here. Put my glasses back on, just in case it spits back up at me. Because you never know. There's one. There's that one. Really pretty colors going on so far. Oh, why did that go in there? Well, heaven's sakes. So, can you see? You can't really see, can you? Put that back over this way. So tidy this up. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Thanksgiving, or have had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. We are going to drive to Ottawa on Sunday, pick up some little presents for my grandkids that are back in Washington State. And the store that I wanted to order from won't ship, so I have to go pick them up, which is fine. That's getting thick. My white is not getting thick. The purple here is really thick. Let's see. Use this one. Purples have thickened up quite a bit. They'd be ready to pipe. But I'm putting them all together. This one is probably ready. Yeah, this one's ready. So the white is the only one that is not ready. So you know what? I think I'm just going to pour the white onto the top, like so. Since it's not ready. That way I don't have to wait for one, because the others might set up too much. All right. See, you kind of just got to wing it sometimes when you're soaping, and adapt to whatever your soap is doing, right? So I'm going to try and tidy that up a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out some press and seal. And I haven't done this. That ripped. I don't want to use that. I haven't done this type of piping here in a while. But anyway, we are going to lay out our press and seal, and then I'm just going to scoop my color in like so. And then we'll roll it up. And stick it in our piping bag. And start piping. So, there's that one. Let's see, we'll put the little bit of green in here. Oh, my dogs are barking. Lord only knows at what. Probably people walking down the street. Okay, I'm going to do this one. You see, some of these have really thickened a lot. Heaven's sakes. Yeah. Kind of calming down now. I don't know what they were up to, but anyway. So there's that one. And then, clean my fingers off. we'll use this last purple on top. Would have been nice had I had some of that white that was just as thick, but because I really wanted some white on the top. But like I said, you have to work with what you get. So there. Okay, good enough. And we're going to roll over our press and seal like so, around on itself. I'm going to seal those ends. I don't want it to come squishing out. Anyway, just kind of like so. I've got my piping bag here. I've got this little open star tip. So what I'm going to do is clip the end of this piping bag, or press and seal bag, and we're just going to put that into the piping bag like so, and we'll get started. So let me move these back over and make sure you can see, and hopefully this goes well. Yeah, you can see. I haven't decided, let's see, how I'm going to pipe this, but I better decide in a hurry, huh? Let me see. I think we'll go like this. Not very pretty there. I've got air bubbles in here, but that's okay. We'll just kind of do it on one side maybe. And we'll do this. And finish. Kind of muddied up, but we'll hope for a pretty inside. Get some different colors out here. Okay, that I'm going to call it good enough. Not really what I wanted, but that's okay. So, let's see. I'm going to take my gloves off. I'm going to start with some of the jojoba beads, just because I just decided. And we'll sprinkle on the top. Aren't these pretty? Beautiful jojoba beads. I can't wait to see the inside of this soap. I'm not too impressed with the outside on the top, but the inside should be gorgeous, darling. Okay, now we're going to take my little flowers. Flowers, aren't they cute? And I think I'm going to put them on the piping just to pretty that up. So let's see, 1, 2, these are going to be big bars, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should get 7 bars out of each. And oh, here we go. 1. Well, here we'll do this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. move this one back here. There. So there's that. Those are cute. And now we'll do some of this lavender glitter. Because you know, I gotta have me some glitter. That's a little too much. But some of this, I'm sure, this is such a fine glitter. Some of it, I'm sure, will fall off when I cut. That's good there. And why not? Why not sprinkle the flowers with a little iridescent? Oh, kill me with glitter. I'd be a happy camper. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, these are going to be so cute, really. So, I think, voila, that's what I had planned. Like I said, the piping didn't turn out the way I wanted to, but with florals, you got to work with however it sets up on you. So, we'll bring you down here for a closer view of the lilac, or lovely lilac. Isn't that pretty? Look at the glitter, guys. Oh my gosh. Isn't that beautiful? So we'll come back, we'll do a cut, and see what these gorgeous bars turn out to be. And as always, we'll do a pre-order on these. So naturally I have 7 on each, 14 bars up for the taking. And so we'll do a listing on Etsy as soon as they're cut and you can pre-order them. But anyway, we'll be right back to do the cut. Hi guys, okay, we're back and we're ready to do our soap cutting. I just want to make sure you're in frame here. And that looks pretty good. So it smells divine in my little soap studio today. And I love the smell of lilac. I love lilac flowers. I love purple. And so I can't wait to see what we've got inside our soap today. So I'm just going to kind of position this between my little flower buds here. And we're going to kind of have to lift our little ribbon tails to get cut here. But we'll be fine. So, down we go. And our first slice. And this is what we've got on the inside. Very nice. Cute little tops. Move on to the next. Trying to position it. These are going to be big, thick bars. So, once again, going down around my ribbons. And position this here. Like so. And there's slice number 2. Very cute. Little wisps of color. Tons of glitter. Love the glitter. Can never have enough glitter in my opinion. All right. So today is Black Friday. Now that I'm recording this, so happy Black Friday shopping to all of you. I'm going to try and have my husband upload this today, actually, instead of Saturday. So this will reach you in between your rounds of shopping, etc. Recovering from your turkey dinners or whatever you ate yesterday. In the U.S., it was Thanksgiving. So we do have today and tomorrow left on our sale on Etsy. 50% off, $50 or more on Etsy. So check that out. This one's really cute. I love all these little swirlies in there. And head on over to Instagram and check out all my pictures there. I don't just have soap pictures, I have other pictures as well. So some of our holiday decorating around the house and some of my more recent hobbies, making ornaments and such. Very cute. I love these colors for lilac soap. I think they turned out really well. Okay, so get that last slice on this one, and then we'll start cutting our second loaf and see how that loaf's swirls came out. So here's our last piece. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Kill me with glitter. Oh, just love it. Just love it. Okay, so we're gonna get our second loaf over here just to see how the swirls turned out in it. I'm sure similar. So, lift my little tails there. Before somebody asked, how are you supposed to wash and use the soap with the little ribbon on the top? Well, you just take the little ribbon off. Easy as that. So there's that one. That end slice. Some people, well, even myself sometimes, you know, when you're thinking of how do they do that? And the answer is like right in front of you. So, anyway, there's this one. Love, love, love the color. It turned out really cute. Such a fun blend. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, except for maybe the piping on the top, but it still looks lovely, I think. I think. Do you think? Some of you, I'm sure, don't think it looks lovely, which is fine. We're all entitled to our opinions, right? Come on, you little tail. Lift up. There we go. Okay. But what a big, big bar. These are fantastic. Ooh. There we go. We're almost done. We're almost done. I suppose I didn't have to take you through cutting both of these, but I always like to see what they all turn out, because, you know, no swirls are exactly the same. So, the last slice. Voila. And then we'll bring you down for a closer flyby. And that's just the end on the other side. So, that's our lovely lilac soap. And let me just set a few of these out so you can see the gorgeous, gorgeous swirls. Like so. Wipe my fingers off before I touch my phone. So here we go. Sorry about that. So there's our beautiful color blending. You can see the two tones of the purples and the raspberry mica and the Kermit green. I just love the little tops. Aren't they cute? And look at that glitter. Oh, they just look fantastic. And there's the others sitting out, and I'll have to move these all over to my curing racks. But I think they turned out pretty cute. So thank you for watching our lovely lilac on this Black Friday. If you take a break from your shopping, I appreciate you popping by. If you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe and ring the little bell, and you'll be notified whenever new videos pop up. Go check us out over on Etsy and Instagram at Dirty Booty Soaps, and on our Facebook page as well. So everybody have a lovely Thanksgiving weekend, what's left of it, and we'll catch you all on the next video. Bye for now.